news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the check, flood the check. A dusty bitch could never, ever, 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 a dusty bitch could never, ever, 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 ever. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. We ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage. Hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that light. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never. A dusty bitch could never. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. We ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage. Hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that light. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never. A dusty bitch could never. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that light. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. Come on. Hey. He's the king around here. Let go. The king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. We ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage. Hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that light. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never. Let go. Could never. Like this video. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never. A dusty bitch could never. He's the king around here. The king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go. Lights, camera, ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage, get like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that light. Hit that light. Drop them crowns. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never. A dusty bitch could never.
Like this video. Like this video. Like this video.
Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key, y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan, bitch no fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. Okay, let's start the show, let's go, lights, camera, action. Let's go, we ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage, get like to engage. It's the king with the crown, put respect on his name. You're a critter, he's a winner. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never.
Dingleberry!
King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns.
Verisha.
Flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key, y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan, bitch no fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go, lights, camera, action. Let's go, we ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage, hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown, put respect on his name. You're a critter, he's a winner. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, hot key. He the best, low key, y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan, bitch no fan. King Pain in the house,
Let go!
Pain in the house. Hit that light, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, a dusty bitch could never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go. Camera action. Let's go. We ready. We shady. From the chat to the stage. Get like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that light. Drop them crowns. Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never. A dusty bitch could never.
like this video, like this video, like this video. It is the official King Payne show. Yikes. It is the home of the lituation. It is the littest place on earth. Gather in close, like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We've got a lot of things to get into when you see the title. You see the title with my. You're tuned in to one of the messiest breakups on these YouTube streets. When okay on period, the official King Payne has all of the receipts. When haven't you heard? Okay on period. Yikes! Bishop Bernard Jordan wants to meet the official King Payne. Yes, it did. I'm thinking about reaching out. I'm thinking about reaching out when, I think that, it could be, mutually beneficial. Yes, it did. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Listen to this.
They'll want to make something out of this. But I've been listening to a lot of bloggers.
Yes, you have.
All of Pastor knows she's been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
Really? Me? Ah! Ah! Me? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh, look like there may be a little piece of truth. Okay, that resonates with Bishop Bernard Jordan. Yes, he did. He said he's been watching a lot of bloggers. A lot. And the funniest, where's Thais? Thais. He said the funniest is yours truly. Yes, it is. But we already knew that. Like this video, for the girls in the back.
All of Pastor knows she's been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
He's hilarious. King Payne is wild.
But I've been listening to a lot of bloggers.
Yes, you have.
All of Pastor knows she's been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
He's hilarious. King Payne is wild.
I want to meet him one day. Yes. But I've been listening to a lot of bloggers.
Yes, you have.
All of Pastor knows she's been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
He's hilarious. King Payne is wild.
I want to meet him one day.
I know that's right. And he wants to meet me one day. Wow. What are your thoughts? He's met, royalty. So it's only befitting that, I, admonish his request and I reach out. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Again, I think that it will be mutually beneficial. Yes, it did. And he's right. He's absolutely right. I don't know if you guys have been tuned in when, and it's really, really not typical of me not to reach out. However, Larry has a way of making it seem as though all these people are working for him, or a part of his body, and it did seem like he was a little bit above reproach. However, he's made it known that You know, he is, reading messages and taking calls, and he would like to meet with the official King Pain. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. We got a lot of things to get into. We're in a few disclaimers before we get started. Yes, this video is not made for kids. No, it's not. No, it's not. When like this video, like this video, like this video, and everything that's being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys according to the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my opinion, mixed with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird. You see the docket. You see the docket. We got a lot of things to get into. Here in the home of the situation, everybody's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. Dusty bitches to the back. Yes, it did. Crown families. Yes, it did. We did it again. We have done it again. When? Yes, it did. Bishop Bernard was, stating on the St. James Show. Shout out to the St. James Show, by the way. Whenever you guys get a chance, make sure that you guys are checking out the St. James Show and subscribe. He was saying that he's surprised that, I'm a little late to the conversation. These days I'm managing multiple channels and I'm everywhere. And, he said for years I've been, keeping my foot on Dingleberry's neck. And he just expected that when this all came out that I would be one of the first people covering the story. However, again, I've been so busy, doing so many things. But, part of the reason I want to reach out to Bishop Bernard is because I have a bone to pick with him as well. Yes, it did. I mean, after all, you were Larry Reid's mentor. And what I want to know is when Larry's accusers were coming forward, Lavontraye, Delquan, Tishon, Lester, Vincent, say their names. When Larry's accusers came forward, why did he remain silent? If there was going to be a discommunication, that was the time. Right now, their breakup seems odd, to say the least. Larry has put out a public statement. We have that public statement here. We're in open here. I don't know why he put. How is it a public statement and then you put it behind a paywall? All this pussy hole ass shit is just weird. Say it with your motherfucking chest. Say it with your motherfucking chest. However, there is nowhere you can hide where the king does not reside. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. We got people behind that paywall too, and we have the receipts right here in the home of the situation. When Larry said that if Bernard so much as whispers his name again, he was going to come forward with the truth. And the truth allegedly was going to make his wife cry. Well, the Medard family is standing together, united, and they're urging Larry Dingleberry Reid to empty the clip. They said, "We're not scared of you, Dingleberry." And he's grateful. He's grateful that there are no instances of infidelity, threesomes, him stepping out, and he is very interested in whatever narrative Larry Reid is trying to put together. People have been saying that there is a sexual relationship, was a sexual relationship. People have been talking about the kiss on the forehead and other suspicious pictures that have surfaced. And, public statements that Larry has made over the years, pointing out the possibility that there could have been something going on. After all, this breakup does seem rather suspicious. I mean, what are they fighting about anyway? Is this all over the way that Bishop Bernard voted because he voted for Trump? I mean, that's what Dingleberry said the fallout was for initially. Now on Mad Day, come to find out there's more. Again, the Bernard family is standing together. Okay, Bishop Bernard appeared on the St. James show along with his wife and his son Manasseh. And according to Manasseh, Larry Dingleberry Reid has crossed the line. He crossed the line. Sure, he said some things about his family on Mad Day. But he said he ain't never said no shit like that. He ain't never said no shit like that when, yes, he did. And the official campaign has all of the receipts. Again, whenever you guys get a chance, check out the St. James show and subscribe. Today, I'm going to be breaking down the breakup when, recap, update, all that. We're going to check out, what Bishop Bernard and family said on the St. James show, as well as hear from Sir Williams yesterday, longtime friend of the Bernard family. And according to Sir Williams, he and Larry were working on a friendship. Okay. He said, let's be clear. Larry Reid is the one who was behind that campaign that almost took him out. People going around saying that, he had the big house in Virginia. He lost all his platforms playing around with Larry. Larry tried to destroy him. He said, let's be clear. We were just working toward a reconciliation moving forward. But he does not agree with Larry's new teachings. He said that's not Bible. God expressly preaches against witchcraft. And according to Larry's close associates, that's what he's over there doing. My. And I've been telling you guys this for years. Again, shout out to Sir Williams. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys know I ran into Sir Williams at Black Teen Oasis. And I told you guys back then, like, he said some unfavorable things about Larry, and I was very surprised. It seems as though they all know, about Larry's sexually deviant ways, and they all turned the cheek. Will Larry's wicked ways catch up with him? Have they finally caught up with him? He thought that he could intimidate the Bernard family into silence, alleging that they would not be the prominent figures they are in the gospel today if it wasn't for his own influence. Nobody would know who Bishop Bernard is if it were not for Larry Reid's influence. Okay, according to Larry. Bishop Bernard says he's been doing this for over 50 years. 50 years. Larry Dingleberry Reid was his mentee. He said, let me tell you something about being a mentee or mentee mentor relationship. He said, I taught Larry how to make money. Correct. Correct. And a lot of times when people figure out how to make money, they get big headed and they figure out like they think that they know everything, and they begin to act out. He said, I didn't teach Larry Reid how to sustain money. According to the Bernard family, Larry is going broke and he's going out bad. Allegedly, frequenting check cashing places, and have even reached out to them for massive loans. Called Bernard Jordan on the phone and asked for $200,000 without any explanation or reason. Word on the street is, gathering close because y'all ain't heard this shit from me. Word on the street is, girl, now this is some messy shit here. Y'all listening? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Word on the street here, girl. I'm trying to figure out how to disseminate this information. So you guys know that Larry Dingleberry Reid has been after TD Jakes for years. For years. I've been, vocal about Larry Reid's pursuit of, the Jakes family for years. Ever since, he came forward with the Manasseh allegations alleging that TD Jakes groomed Manasseh when he was a child, and he has the evidence. Came forward with some bogus ass text messages alleging that there was going to be some lawsuit and that he had two other great victims that were also going to be following with a lawsuit. Okay. Nothing ever came about it. So we think, we never, heard anything about any lawsuit. It kind of got swept under the rug, and Larry Reid kind of moved on for that, even though he promised to follow it through. Word on the street is Manasseh received a large settlement, okay, from TD Jakes in exchange for his silence. And Manasseh was supposed to give Larry Reid $100,000 from this settlement. Gathering close. Gathering close. The problem is, okay, herein lies the problem. Manasseh only gave Larry Reid $30,000 from the settlement. And Larry Reid is mad because he is still owed $70,000. Now, this is just rumor, speculation, gossip. Manasseh was confronted. He kind of skated around the question. But I don't know. With TD Jakes dropping his lawsuit abruptly against Youngblood, it seems like there may be some truth to the allegations. When Bishop Bernard was confronted, he didn't deny the allegations, but instead he said that Manasseh never confided in him. Pretty much, he's not confirming and he's not denying the allegations. However, he's saying that, he was never informed. Do you think that TD Jakes is the man that Larry Reid has been trying to portray him to be? Or do you think that Larry Reid has been after the Jakes family for their monies, being that he's going broke? And do you believe that his new target is the Bernard family? You know, when people start losing their livelihood, they start doing some really, really strange things. Um, According to the Bernards, again, Larry is going broke. Okay. Um, you know, could that be why Larry, backed away from the ministry? He can no longer afford the fee. I hear it's what, like 50,000 a year to be Bernard Jordan's mentee. And with that $50,000, Bernard Jordan promises to make you a prophet and a millionaire, alleging that he, encouraged his audience to support Larry, in turn making Larry a millionaire. My. That's why I said I need to call Bernard. I feel like the relationship could be mutually beneficial. Now, I don't got 50,000. Okay, but maybe we could work something out. Okay, on period. Because the Bible said, okay, on period. He wants his children to be prosperous. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. I'm trying to told y'all where. It's been a ping pong show here on the YouTube with Bishop Bernard and Larry Reid going from platform to platform. It's getting hard to keep up with, okay, on period. Yes, it did. And, I am a little late. I am a little late to the party because I feel like had I been one of the first people to cover, they all would be over here like Bishop Bernard said, I'm the funniest. Okay, on period. And, even though I'm funny, okay, let's address it, okay? When I cover these topics, okay, I'm very, very particular about the facts and the receipts. Like, you always know when I'm being humorous and what is, being alleged. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And I feel like when we're talking about topics like this, you need somebody like me to bring some light to, such a, toxic situation. This is toxic. This is toxic okay, on period. But I do agree with Bernard when he says that, when faced with adversity, okay, you're supposed to stand. You don't run and hide when, okay, you face it head on. Larry thought that he could scare or intimidate the Bernard family. I think that, this is, again, some sort of desperate attempt to, it was a desperate attempt to sort of extort some money out of the Bernard family, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work. Because again, Bishop Bernard refuses to be peer pressured or bullied. Yes, he did. I think he was trying to get some money. Same thing he was doing to the JAKES family. I think he was going to attempt to do to the Bernard family, but Bishop Bernard said, hold on, whatever you got, okay, on here, go on and drop it. Go on and drop it. Go on and drop it. He said that my wife was going to be crying. He brought his wife live on air. And she was really taken aback by, Larry's recent actions. And you can tell that the Bernard family still has a lot of love for the Reid family. However, they will not allow Larry Dingleberry Reid to besmirch their name. Yes, it did. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. We got a lot of things to get into before the updates. Okay, we got a lot of major updates. Okay, in the breakup. Okay, in the breakup when they're calling it a breakup on all of the YouTube streets when, okay, on period. My. Maybe Bishop Bernard click the link and clear that up. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Why does he think that people feel like there was a sexual relationship between him and Larry? And why did he allow the rumors and the speculation to go on for so long before addressing it? Why did you wait until Larry turned on you to want to come forward with the truth or to take a stance against Larry? Again, I feel like that stance should have been taken, okay, back when Lavontraye and the accusers came forward, being Larry's mentor. I feel like if there was going to be a separation, that would have been a time to do it. That would have been the time to do it. Larry sat on Larry's platform and discussed topics like homosexuality, spirituality, and, amongst other things. And Larry lied to all of us all of these years. Now Larry's saying that he's not the only one. What do you believe? What do you believe? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. It's time for our Crown Family Roll Call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Winners up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. My. Let's go. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into when. My. My. Shout out to Pixie Dust. Hey, friend. Pixie Dust in the building. Hollywood Essie in the house. I know that's right. I know that's right. Proud of me in the building. Like this video. Like this video. Hey, Sean. Well, I was just watching one of your videos the other day. I was watching two of your videos. Two of your videos when okay up here. Whenever you guys get a chance, check out Sean Talks right here on YouTube. She also discusses. She's also been discussing the breakup. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Shout out to Ronnie in the building. I know that's right. Like this video, gathering close. Denise! Hey, friend. I know that's right. I'm so glad that you can make it. Gathering close, gathering close. Monique! Hey, Monique. Yes, it did. Did you like this video? Like this video, Monique is up and is stuck here in the home of the lituation. King Gemini in the building. I know that's right. I'm so glad that you can make it quick. Somebody run on over to the support features and make sure that they're working. When we need the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat to give us the number of the day. You guys already know how important it is to support. The YouTube is taking 45% out of your favorite content creators check whenever you get through. Remember to like this video and support win. My. And the number of the day is 11. Shout out to Amber in the building, the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat. Hey, I'm so glad that you can make it. Pixie Dust in the building. I know that's right. Right, friend. Right, friend. Let me know where you're watching from, when, what you think about the title, everything that's going on. Larry Reid versus Bishop Bernard. St. James being shaded when I don't know why the girls are mad at St. James when St. James is doing her motherfucking job like everybody else when like why do the girls feel like they need to pick sides just because such and such or so and so clicks your link doesn't mean that you know what I mean? Like some of these girls are like transformers. Soon as a public figure or somebody with, significant influence clicks their link, they automatically turn into a lapdog. Like, what happened to your opinion? Your backbone. It amazes me how these girls flip at the click of a link. Instead of having those real discussions. You know? Again, I don't get the shade, the St. James shade when okay on period. I don't get all of the beef over in the church sector with okay on period. Like I said, I just tiptoe through. Okay, I don't want no smoke with nobody. Okay, over there I got enough smoke over here in the T sector when okay, whenever you get through. I'm just saying what it looks like from the outside looking in. Okay. And it's just like Bishop Bernard said. What are you going to do when the girls turn the page on this chapter? Are you going to revert back into mediocrity? Are you still going to feel like the it girl? Are you going to still be out here being a lapdog? It's just business. It's business. These men are clicking the link and speaking out on various platforms, doing damage control. Why? To protect their business and their name. They don't care about you and your little platform and your couple thousand views. Bishop Bernard said, it's the first time some of you girls are even getting into the double digits. He said, the question is not whether or not he and Larry Reid's friendship is salvageable, but the question is, what are you going to do when the people move on from this? And we, the people, lose interest quick. Yes, it did. Like this video. Again, we're in the middle of the Crown Family Roll Call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, what you think about the title, everything that's going on. Have you been following the breakup when it's up and it's stuck? And don't you know that Bishop Bernard wants to meet the official King Payne? I got all other receipts. Gathering close when Crown Family, what y'all think I should do? I think, like I said, I think it'll be mutually beneficial if we linked up. Let me know your thoughts in the chat.
Listen to a lot of bloggers.
Yes, you.
All Pastor knows she's been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
Who? Shout out to Kenneth Fitzgerald in the building. Hey, friend, long time no see. Hey, friend, are you okay? Do we need to talk? Where you been at? Well, it's nice to see you, friend. Love you, friend. Glad to see you back. Like this video. Shout out to Tasty Treats in the building. Did you hear that weird? Hold on for the girls in the back.
Been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
He's hilarious. King Payne is wild.
Payne. I want to meet him one day.
Said, I want to meet him one day. One day, what?
Yeah, I will meet him.
He said, one day I'm going to meet him. Yes, it did. Take me to the King. I don't got much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. Here is my offering. Yes, it did. Like this video. What he said? Take me to the King. Yes, it did. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. Here is my offering.
In the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
He's hilarious. King Payne is wild.
Payne. I want to meet him one day. One day I will meet him.
Yes, he did. Shout out to the official King Payne with OK on period. He said, one day I desire to meet the official King Payne. I know that's right, weird. And anything, you ask in the mighty name of Jesus. Yes, it did. Will be granted on to you. Okay. So I'm gonna reach out. With okay, maybe he'll fly me out. Okay, okay, I'll get a free vacation or something. When he showed me how the rich folks do it. When okay, yes, it does. Yes, it did. I want to go way up in the sky. Okay, on period, and experience the sweet life. With okay. Yes, it did. Like this video.
Yes, you.
All Pastor knows she's been sitting up in the bed listening. I says, honey, listen to what this one said. The funniest one is King Payne.
He's hilarious. King Payne is wild.
Payne. I want to meet him one day. One day I will meet him.
I know that's right. That's God willing. God willing. Godspeed. Yes, it did. Like this video. What are your thoughts? When okay on period? Like I said, I'm gonna reach out. I really don't know how to reach out. When if anybody has his number or his contact information, when let's make it happen. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. When can we get a number of the day? Did we get a number of the day? We did get a number of the day. The number of the day is 11. Yes, it is. We did get a number of the day. Lord, gather and close, gather and close. Shout out to Locked Hair, Don't Care. I know that's right. When Pixie Dust in the building. When my. You guys ready to get into some things? Hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. This is the interactive segment of the day. It's much more than a video. It's an experience. Shout out to the St. James Show. Again, whenever you guys get a chance, check out the St. James Show. Yeah, let them know, friend. Let them know, friend. Hit me up and I'll shoot you my information too so that you can have it as well. Because I believe you're out here in the LA area. Yes, it is. We might need to link up for cocktails or something one of these days. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. I hope you don't mind, St. James. I will be reacting to your video today. Fair use. The other girl, she felt some type of way when. However, you know, I believe in, standing for something and falling for anything. And I personally believe that, the accusers, the young men that came forward about Larry Reid, I believe them. And, again, Larry has lied over the years. And I feel like that video speaks to, things that, Larry has tried to hide over the years. I mean, what did he mean when he said that he was going to make Bishop Bernard's wife cry? A lot of people think that he was alluding to some sort of nefarious relationship behind the scenes, similar to the relationship that Larry allegedly had with Vincent. And how can you not believe Vincent with all of the receipts? Like, I do not agree with Thais' report and him saying that no one has produced any substantial evidence. You literally have Larry Reid's confession. He literally has Larry Reid's confession. Larry Reid admitted it. Larry Reid has only now started walking in his truth post Vincent exposing him. When Lester came forward, he was still trying to deny the allegations, deny. But when Vincent came forward and substantiated all of Lester's claims and also proved all of his own claims, in my opinion, Larry could no longer hide his sexuality. It was right before his birthday. The pictures are right here. Right before his birthday. Him right here, his birthday, 2024. You see right here, he's in this outfit. He wore the same outfit his birthday, 2023. I guess that's his birthday outfit. But in this picture with the sombrero on, Larry Reid was popping his shit. He was very open about his sexuality. And, during this birthday, he alleged that, he was no longer going to hide it. But according to Larry Reid, okay, he's not the only one. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. It's a lot going on when, I had to make meditate long and hard, okay, on this. I had to meditate long and hard on this. And for some reason, I do not believe Larry Reid. Well, I never believed Larry Reid. When does he tell the truth? Okay, right. I think Larry probably had more of a crush on Bishop Bernard than anything. But again, this is something that, I would like to discuss with Bishop Bernard. Like, when Lavontraye came forward, where was, Larry's mentor, Zoe Ministries? What was your reaction, and how did you respond? Was there a response, or did you just sweep it under the rug? Those were some pretty serious allegations. I mean, these are the same type of allegations that Larry has made his career. Larry has made his career about exposing men of God who have these very same allegations. I would like to have a conversation about his role as Larry's mentor, when he was Larry's mentor, and why the silence? Have you ever spoken to any of the victims? God told you to ignore their cry? I want to ask the hard questions. Because I remember at one point, after Lavontraye did the interview with Tasha K, Larry brought Bishop Bernard onto his platform and they both diminished, in my opinion, made light of the claims that Lavontraye were making. Even though, again, Larry Reid had went behind this paywall and stated out of his own mouth that there is some truth to Lavontraye's claims, unbeknownst to his own wife. His wife said Larry was never alone with them kids. Never, never. He was never alone with the kids. I was always there. There was always somebody there. Larry said, no, I was alone with the kids. They would come to my room. I would call them to my room, and they would give me massages. I got the receipts. He said that he would have these young men come to his room alone and rub on his body. Out of his own mouth. I feel like I gotta go get that receipt. I feel like I gotta go get that receipt. I think I'm gonna play it for Bishop Bernard. I think I'm gonna play all the receipts that I got for Bishop Bernard. And you know, this was your mentee. Your support and resources, unfortunately, helped him cover up, manipulate, molest, young men, allegedly, for years. You said yourself that you made him a millionaire. You created this monster and you had the power to destroy him. But instead, you remain silent. And I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, like, you remain silent and he was allowed to continue to be the sexually deviant monster that he is, allegedly. Had you discommunicated with Larry years ago, maybe he would have went broke years ago, and maybe he wouldn't have been able to do as much as he allegedly did. Allegedly. But, you know, and these allegations, mind you, I think when a lot of this stuff was happening, Bishop Bernard was not Larry's mentor when it happened. But when the allegations came out, okay, when these men came forward, okay, he was Larry's mentor. He was Larry's mentor at that time. Mm-hmm. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Again, we got a lot of things to get into. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Okay, on period. Bishop Bernard wants to meet with their Fisher King Payne. And, you know, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it, William. Okay, hopefully I didn't say anything to offend him. I just got questions. When, and like I said, I feel like our us meeting can be mutually beneficial. When okay, on period. Yes, it did. I'm sure that the girls can see the anointing over my life. Yeah, yeah. Now I ain't got $50,000 or nothing. Like this video, okay? Oh. So let's get into these updates, okay? Again, this is a nasty breakup. Let's start with a little bit of background, okay? Background on the relationship. Okay, Reid and Jordan had a close mentor-mentee, our spiritual father-son dynamic for approximately 6 to 7 years, starting around 2018, 2019. Jordan provided spiritual guidance, wisdom, and mentorship to Reid, who in turn promoted Jordan extensively on his platform, helping expand Jordan's reach in his prophetic community. Their families were intertwined and they collaborated on ministry events, including merging congregations at times. And that's something else I want to ask him about too, where, the prophetic, where, isn't, the gift of prophecy something that comes from God? How are you promising to make people into prophets? Are you talking about prophesying? Are you talking about putting money in the girl's pocket? Because again, it isn't prophecy. Okay. It's supposed to be, a gift from God, how some people can sing and some people cannot sing. I don't believe anybody can be a prophet. And why does it cost to become a prophet? Or is that just like to nurture gifts that you already see in people? Or can anybody become a prophet? That's kind of odd to me. Again, the gift of prophecy comes from God. In my opinion, there's nothing that Bishop Bernard can do to make you a prophet unless you already are a prophet, unless you already have the gift of prophecy within you. And that's Bible. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Thank you, friend. I got some good questions. Okay. People feel like I'm mean. People feel like I'm mean. So I'm trying to be very careful with my questions. And a lot of people are intimidated and afraid to talk to me. So I mean, it is what it is. I just try to be a straight shooter. That's it. Okay, ain't no beating around the bush when we're very direct over here. And I'm a very nice person. I'm very kind when I just feel like some people do not like to be called out. And a lot of people on the YouTube are okay with, I guess role switching or whatever. Like I said, there's a lot of transformers on the YouTube. You click their link and they switch just like that. They go from making videos, dragging you to, oh, you click my link, now I love you. You're my favorite. Okay, what do you need me to do? I'll drag that person, this person, that person. Are you going to share my videos? Will you come back? You like me? Oh, you really like me? No, girl, stop. Girl, stop. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Financially, Reid claims he contributed over $3 million in tithes and offering to Jordan's ministry, plus additional support to others in Jordan's circle, viewing it as a seed sown that blessed his own life. According to Jordan, he poured into Larry's ministry. He sold into Larry's ministry probably more than any other man have ever sown into his ministry. So, he wouldn't be talking about no $3 million. Okay. And clearly it wasn't given from the heart. If you held on to it and brought it back up later, which is probably why you're not being blessed, Dingleberry. You probably should have just kept that $3 million if it, is holding you like that. Jordan practices reverse tithings, giving away 90% of income, and he credits their association with increasing Reid's generosity. He credits their association with increasing Reid's generosity. My. Not Jordan practices reverse tithing. Where they do that at? Girl, like I said, I got a lot to learn. I got a lot to learn from Bishop Bernard. What? Reverse tithing. Reid also assisted Jordan with business decisions such as vouching for him to other figures like Pastor Matthew Stevenson. The partnership was publicly positive for years, with Reid frequently featuring Jordan on his own show and defending him against critics. However, Jordan has mentored other high-profile figures, including his sons like Prophet Manasseh Jordan. Shout out to Prophet Manasseh Jordan, who acted like you didn't know who I was. It's all right, you will. You will. And has faced past accusations of exploiting mentees or profiting from prophetic schools, though no major scandals were tied to him until this dispute. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat. Let's get into the breakup, okay? The breakup. The relationship ended abruptly in November 2024 while Reid was in Ghana, where he says he felt a spiritual leading to sever ties when, Larry Reid's explanation for cutting ties with Bishop Bernard has changed several times. Okay. Initially, he said it was over Trump. And then, he said he had some sort of message from God. Okay. And this message has got Larry Reid showing his ass online. Don't really seem like a God message, but go off. Reid went public with the split in May 2025, announcing on his platform that he was no longer mentored by Jordan. This followed Reid learning concerning information about Jordan in March 2025, shortly after Jordan's White House visit, which raised questions about Reid's association. Reid alleges a pattern of betrayal, manipulation, and public humiliation by Jordan towards mentees, including his son, Brian K. He publicly cursed Manasseh Jordan, exposed online Matthew Stevenson, falsely accused of eviction over rent disputes, and now Reid himself. Reid describes Jordan as insecure and competitive with proteges. When Reid describes Jordan as insecure and competitive when his proteges succeed, acting more like a farmer harvesting glory than a true mentor. He also cites political differences, such as Jordan's alleged support of Donald Trump, as a factor. Reid claims he was faithful, but saw early red flags he initially dismissed. Jordan's perspective, okay? Bernard Jordan states he was blindsided by the public announcement without private conversation, an exit interview, or proper closure, which he says caused trauma to him, his wife, Lady Deborah, and their communities. Jordan sought therapy to process the hurt, describing it as a trauma response where even hearing Reid's name caused pain. Lord, he viewed the relationship as familial, but ultimately more of a business transaction tied to financial giving, and regrets the lack of mutual respect in the party. Jordan denies malice, wishes Reid well, and believes reconciliation is possible, but the bond won't be fully restored. I don't know about reconciliation at this point. He also addressed past youthful challenges from young prophets, including an indirect reference to Reid in an anecdote about immaturity, but framed it as non-serious. Public rumors during this period include false claims Jordan is buying Reid's home and community confusion with some church members leaving over perceived political alignment. Both express ongoing love despite the pain. My. Not Bernard Jordan buying Larry Reid's home. Word on the street is Larry Reid don't have no home. Yes, it did. According to Manasseh, Larry doesn't have any assets, and he make more money than Larry. But he has more money than Larry. Larry is broke, okay, frequenting the check cashing places. He said Larry has no assets. He tried to coach Larry, school Larry, but Larry, stubborn, hard headed, figured, uh, you know, that he had it all figured out. Okay, again, Bernard said, I taught Larry how to make money, but I didn't teach him how to maintain money. Things that, Manasseh, you know, acquired through, his close relationship with his father. My. Manasseh was trying to teach Larry. And, I'm not even going to try to regurgitate the 5 steps when okay on here, but I would love to talk to Manasseh as well. Okay. Yes, it did. Yes. Because not only do I want to acquire the wealth, but I want to learn to maintain it as well. All right. Like this video, like this video, like this video with okay on period. Gather in close, gather in close. Again, I have a public statement here from Larry Reid that we're going to go over in just a minute. When Larry Reid put out a public statement via his Patreon, I believe it costs like $14. However, a pussy hole could never win. A pussy hole could never win. Shout out to the Crown family win. We got Crown family everywhere win for sending me the receipts. Okay, we got Crown family everywhere, okay, on period, because girl, like this video, when act like you know where you're at. We got a lot of things to get into. Where are my receipts? The receipts not go out. Let me double check. Like this video, and remember to support. Are you guys supporting the show? You know, we call our supporters our trophies. The number of the day is 11. And I would love for you guys hop out of the bushes to support the show, because we can't do it without your support. We really can't. We really can't. The YouTubers taking 45% out of your favorite content creators check. I need you guys to remember to hop out of the bushes and support. Okay, so they sent now. Okay. So recent escalation. Okay, as of October 2025, the tensions reignited around October 14th and 15th, when Jordan appeared on a live show hosted by Chris, a blogger critical of Reid since 2019, to discuss a rent dispute with Matthew Stevenson, during which he referenced Reid and their past. Reid, who was abroad, perceived this as shade and a character attack. My. Reid responded with a now deleted social media post threatening to expose Jordan, calling him a mother master manipulator with profanity, and promising to reveal the sins of the family that would inform Jordan's wife, and that he would inform Jordan's wife of everything. He claimed this was in response to Jordan's pattern of betrayal, Jordan's pattern of betraying others, and vowed it was his reckoning. The post went viral via screenshots, drawing concern from commentators like Sir William McCray, who described it as unhinged and out of character for Reid's recent spiritual focus. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are surprised to find that William McCray, who pretty much got his reboot, here on the YouTube via Larry Reid. I'm sure a lot of you guys are surprised to hear that William McCray is siding with the Bernards. He said Larry is wrong. Larry is wrong. And, a lot of people are scared to tell Larry that he's wrong, but he's wrong. He was wrong when he did what he did to me. And he's wrong now for what he's doing to Bernard. That's what he said when. Larry does a lot of fucked up shit, and nobody calls him out on it. Not his mentor. No shade, I'm just saying. Like, what's the point of having a mentor if they don't correct you when you're wrong? What's the point of having friends if they can't call you out when you fucking up? William McCray says that Larry Reid is wrong. Larry Reid is unhinged. And this is just too much. What are your thoughts? Shout out to D'Angelo Perkins in the building. Hey, friend, I'm so glad that you can make it. Gathering close, like this video. The number of the day is 11. Do we have any trophies in the chat? Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Remember to like this video and support this video. And note that we can't do it without your support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. The number of the day is 11. Okay, make sure that you guys are supporting the show. Gather and close. On October 15th, 2025, Reid addressed the situation in a live video apologizing for his emotional explosion triggered by unrealized hurt, but not retracting the underlying truths. Again, part of the reason I shared that video from Thais is because Larry said in that video several times that this is my truth. This is the truth. Thais was trying to, walk him back, but Larry was adamant that, he was standing on business. Only to try to say that he was triggered later and, asked Thais to take the video down. Like, nah, nah, not quick enough. Not quick enough. But God, you know, even in the video, Thais asked Larry, "Are you triggered?" He said in that video several times, "I'm not triggered. This is my truth." He reiterated allegations of Jordan's manipulations, including associating with platformers spreading lies about Reid. They were so upset with the St. James show because the Bernard have been frequenting the St. James channel. Like, these people are so territorial. Like, where's the gate at? Okay, on period. And who died and made you the gatekeeper? Like, girl, go on and sit down. Go on and sit down. You riding, you swinging from Larry's titties today. But again, how are you going to pivot once, this is all over? After you've made all of these enemies, what does the next chapter look like for you? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Again, he reiterated allegations of Jordan's manipulations, including associating with platforms spreading lies about Reid, alleging, doxing and false allegations of abuse and fraud. If St. James ain't dox nobody, St. James friend, you dox Larry Reid. I mean, he doesn't even. They be doxing over there in the church sector. That's why I don't want no smoke with them girls. I got enough smoke over here. Okay. Yes, it. Reid plans to share more details, including a recorded conversation about alleged lies by Jordan and paid membership-only content on Patreon and YouTube, emphasizing privacy for sensitive information. Now, I didn't hear this alleged audio. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard this alleged audio. Did Larry drop this alleged audio conversation between he and Bernard Jordan? Okay, like this video, like this video, like this video. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard this leaked audio. Put a 2 in the chat if Larry, pussy popped and backpedaled. He went live on YouTube the following day, seemingly apologizing for his actions, only to be on Patreon, popping it real hard. Word on the street is, Larry has taken his vitriol to Patreon and he's charging people for this alleged truth. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat, okay? You know, again, Larry was threatening Bishop Bernard to, you know, say anything else about him or any member of his team. And not only did, you know, Bishop Bernard mention Larry, but, you know, they spoke about the members of his team. You know, they're calling his bluff, and they encouraged Larry to go ahead and release the Kraken, unload the clip, whatever you feel like you got on the Jordans. They encourage you to go ahead and go off, do your big one. They're not scared of you, and they won't be silenced. We have all the receipts here in house. Like this video, like this video. As of October 18, 2025, the feud remains unresolved. Okay, do we even need a resolution? Like I said, the way I see it, Bishop Bernard Jordan should have discommunicated, okay, detached from Larry long ago. Okay, these allegations about Larry have been long standing. Okay, these are not the type of allegations that you want to have surrounding your ministry, your mentees, or your congregation. I'm sure that you have heard the rumblings over the years and felt the adverse effects of Larry's transgressions, alleged transgressions. And, you know, in hindsight, I'm sure you feel the same. You feel the same, okay? Like this video, like this video, like this video. With Reid expressing resilience and anticipating growth from the betrayal, while Jordan focuses on healing and ministry continuity, it has divided parts of the Black prophetic and church community, sparking discussion on mentorship, accountability, and public versus private disputes. No legal actions have been reported as of today, and both continue their respective platforms. Reid with his show, and Jordan with Zoe Ministries and prophetic events. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We're gathered in close, and we're just going through the timeline, okay, on period. We're just going through the timeline. Like this video, like this video, win. And we got all the receipts. Remember to support. Win. If you guys are supporting the show, let me see those trophies in the chat. Let me see those trophies in the chat. The number of the day is 11. The number of the day is 11. Okay. Gathering close, like this video is up and it's stuck. Okay, so elaborated financial allegations and schemes. Okay, Reid has expanded on his claims in Patreon exclusive sessions, alleging he contributed over $3 million to Jordan's ministry without adequate reciprocation. Oh, and that the Jordans provided loans and assistance that Reid views as insufficient given his investments. Oh, so you're not planning on paying back? He describes the relationship as more transactional than spiritual, with Jordan benefiting from Reid's platform to expand his own reach. A significant new detail involves an allegation, an alleged settlement between TD Jakes and Manasseh Jordan. Where Reid claims, oh, so this is where the claim came from. That's where the claim came from. It came from the Patreon. I know that when on period. I know that when he over there behind that paywall saying all kind of crazy ass shit. Reid claims that Jakes paid Manasseh Jordan $1.2 to $1.3 million to silence the grooming allegations from Manasseh. Reid says he helped initiate this, but was promised and denied a $100,000 cut, tying it to Jakes dropping a lawsuit against him after Reid removed the related content. You know, it's been alleged that Reid only received $30,000. And again, we're going to check it out shortly. St. James asked Manessa directly about, this alleged settlement. And the way Manasseh skated around the question almost makes it seem as though there's some sort of non-disclosure agreement, and he knows this is a topic that he's not allowed to discuss. Again, I want to know your thoughts. We're going to go over the receipts in just a minute here. Like this video, going through the timeline. I need everybody to be caught up on everything that's going on so that when we're going over the receipts and, Bishop Bernard is saying certain things and Sir Williams is saying certain things and Manasseh is saying certain things, that you understand what had happened and how we got here. Gather in close. Remember to like this video and support. The number of the day is 11. We're looking for our trophies to hop out of the bushes and support this video. Critics, including bloggers like AT2 and Marcellus, portray both sides as money focused, with Jordan accused of digital donation schemes, paid prophecies, and Reid of financial mismanagement, such as relying on payday loans despite past earnings. This has fueled broader commentary on church exploitation with no evidence of community benefits from the funds. They said, where is the philanthropy? What are you doing for the community? It seems like these girls always have their hand out, but we never see, any reciprocation. Like, what are you doing for the people? Are you just creating more channels and platforms for you to siphon the people's money? Or are you using the money to create, community outreach, boys and girls clubs, I don't know, homeless shelters, feeding the homeless? What are you doing for the community? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Sexual allegations and scandals. Reid has alluded to down low DL activities in the Jordan family, including claims that Bishop Bernard Jordan invited him and associates like his assistant Shamarco to share a bedroom during travels, which Reid declined. He also mentions exchanging thirst trap photos with Manasseh during interviews. Lord. So these are the things that Larry is saying behind his paywall in Patreon. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So to think about, okay, these AI things, okay, because I have like an AI assistant. Okay. My AI assistant can see what's behind the paywall without me paying. Like, I'm not going to be able to watch the video, but it can exact what he said without me viewing the video. And it's verbatim. So you guys are going to see at one point in the video, St. James asked Manasseh about these pictures. And Manasseh's pretty much going to say, that he's into, health and wellness and fitness. And, his pictures are all on the Instagram. However, I went to the Instagram and I didn't really see no thirst trap photos. But I feel like the bigger picture, or the question that is lingering here is Larry Reid insinuating that he had an inappropriate relationship with his mentor's child? Why would you be exchanging thirst trap pictures with Manasseh Jordan to begin with? How does that make you look, man of God? Yeah, it's Matt Day, and you throwing everybody under the bus, but you keep forgetting to crawl up underneath the tire. When are you going to put your own truth out? It takes two to tango, right? So again, on his Patreon, he mentions that he and Manasseh were exchanging thirst trap photos, and we all know what that looks like. Remember when Lester alleged that Larry had a little eggplant? Larry responded by posting his penis on YouTube. If you remember that, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't remember that, put a 2 in the chat. On October 21st, on Twitter Spaces, hosted by one of the critters, discussed Larry Reid allegedly exposing a gay relationship involving Bishop Jordan and someone named Storm Monroe. You guys all know who Stormy Shimokashay Alize Jenkins is. Okay. The details remain vague and unverified, but it ties into broader accusations of hypocrisy in the prophetic ministries, with commentators like King Josh suggesting mutual sexual entanglements among figures in the feud. Okay. It's been alleged, okay, that Bishop Bernard Jordan hath been hooking up with Stormisha Mokashay Alize Jenkins' physique. Yes, it did. We've all seen the receipts, okay, on period. Again, I would like to have a conversation with Bishop Bernard. He's right. I did not reach out to him during this time. However, the eyewitness was adamant that it was, in fact, Bishop Bernard. So who knows? Again, I'm not above reproach myself. So hopefully, we'll be able to, clear some things up pretty soon here. These claims have been framed as part of a pattern of enabling problematic behavior, with Jordan accused of supporting figures like Brian Karn, despite known scandals. Responses and clapbacks from the Jordans. Bishop Jordan and Manasseh have countered via appearances on rival vloggers channel St. James Show, describing Reid as immature, financially irresponsible, and ungrateful for their mentorship. They deny malice, emphasizing mutual benefits and Reid's alleged squandering of $30 million in earnings. Not $30 million. That's crazy. They talking about big M's, okay? On October 21st, on Twitter Spaces by King Jives, focused on the Prophets versus Larry Reid, highlighting clapbacks from Manasseh and Bishop Jordan against critics, including Reid. They reportedly addressed the exposures and as baseless and motivated by Reid's hurt over the split, urging focus on ministry over drama. Jordan has also been accused of a world tour on unfriendly platforms to discredit Reid, prompting Reid's threats to reveal more if his name is mentioned, especially in TD Jakes related context. My. Like this video, Win. And we're going to get into TD Jakes in just a minute here, because word on the street is TD Jakes abruptly dropped the lawsuit win. Okay, we're going to go through this timeline, and then we're going to get into the receipts. Remember to like this video and support. The more you support, the longer we stay win. Oh, and it looks like we need some trophies in the building. My. Like this video, and remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Gather in closest up, and it's the involvement of vloggers and broader impact. Third parties like Thais have been defending Reid. St. James has been hosting the Jordans. William McCray has been switching sides, okay, and Marcellus has been criticizing both, have amplified the fuel to the feud with accusations of exploitation for views and donations. This has led to vlogger infighting, with some distancing themselves. Did you guys all see the girls sparring over on AT2's channel the other day? What was it, yesterday, last night? Girl, they fighting over this content here. It's crazy. The discourse has sparked discussion on mentorship, betrayal, church accountability, and the decline of physical congregations in favor of digital hustles. Public reactions remain divided, with some viewing it as karma for Reid's past exposure of others. What are your thoughts? Is this Larry Reid's karma? Is it Larry Reid's time? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. So, TD Jakes. Okay, word on the streets is TD Jakes' defamation lawsuit has been dropped. When like this video, like this video, like this video. Bishop TD Jakes has dropped his defamation lawsuit as of today, October 21st, 2025. So, a lot of girls were reporting prematurely. Okay, but according to court documents, it was dropped on today. The case filed in the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania was voluntarily dismissed by consent of all appeared parties following nearly a year of legal proceedings. Below is a breakdown of the details. Gather in close. So, Jakes filed the lawsuit on November 25th, 2024, one day after suffering a heart attack during a sermon against Dwayne Youngblood, a former pastor and registered sex offender, and 10 unidentified individuals, John Does 1 through 10. The suit stemmed from allegations Youngblood made during 2 interviews on Larry Reid's YouTube show, Larry Reid Live, on October 28th and November 3rd, 2024. Youngblood accused Jakes of sexually assaulting him around 40 years ago when he was 18 or 19 years old, including an attempted kiss and a suggestive phone call. Supporting claims came from Youngblood's brother, Richard Edwin Youngblood, alleging a similar assault in 1986, and others including Jeffrey S. Gray, Daniel B. Spalding, LaShawn Youngblood, Joshua Munoz, and Landon Claiborne. Youngblood's former attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, claimed to represent additional accusers, including Jake's ex-son-in-law, Richard Brandon Coleman, convicted of child sexual offenses, alleging grooming, sexual assault, sexting, and Mann Act violations, transporting individuals across state lines for immoral purposes. Jake's response: Jakes denied all claims, calling them knowingly and flagrantly false, and stating he was repulsed by the accusations. He described the suit as a response to bullies attempting to destroy him, emphasizing it was his first ever lawsuit. Jake's son, Jermaine, also filed an affidavit denying any threats to Youngbloods. So, what are your thoughts? Okay, is did TD Jakes drop the lawsuit because there was a settlement, similar to the alleged Manasseh settlement? Did Youngblood give Larry Dingleberry Reid his money? Did he dismiss because he's up in age and he doesn't want to deal with the continual stress? the public scrutiny. Since he filed this lawsuit, there's been all sort of people hopping out of the woodworks with similar allegations. Did TD Jakes dismiss the lawsuit to kind of put an end to the circus? Or do you believe there's some truth to the allegations that he's settling these claims behind the scenes and he's paid out millions of dollars to keep it hush hush? What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. Again, these allegations originated on the Larry Reid platform, but Reid, again, was not explicitly named as a defendant. However, given the unidentified John Doe's, it's possible Reid or his associates were implicated indirectly. In the context of the Reid-Jordan feud, Reid has claimed involvement in related matters, including facilitating a separate alleged $1.3 million settlement between Jakes and Manasseh Jordan, Bishop Bernard Jordan's son, over grooming accusations, after which Jakes reportedly dropped threats or a potential suit against Reid for hosting related content. No public confirmation of that settlement exists in available reports, and Blackburn threatened a class action lawsuit against Jakes that has not materialized. This dismissal appears to close the chapter on the Youngblood allegations, though broader discussion in church and online communities continue. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Was the Larry Reid, Manasseh allegations, an attempt to extort money out of TD Jakes? What do you believe? And was Larry Reid successful in extorting additional money from the Jakes family with doing Youngblood? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. And it's his new target for extortion, the Jordan family. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. When there is a lot more where that came from. When remember to like this video and support this video. When William McCray is chiming in. When everything been shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys according to the fair use and copyright doctrine. William McCray is chiming in, and according to William McCray, Larry Reid is unhinged, and Larry Reid is wrong. And here's what happened from Sir William's perspective. Like this video. Remember to support. Where my trophies at? Where my trophies at? When my. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. When remember to like this video and support this video. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, however you want to do it. My. Where my trophies at? Gathering close. Oh, we got a lot of things to get into.
Getting rebound.
Again, everything being shown to you guys is being shown to you guys according to the fair use and copyright doctrine. Listen to this.
Founded from the debacle with Vincent Terrell Hill. See, I'm not one of the. I'm not going to judge. I call names, dates, times that he and Larry that have been kind to me. Platform, that's his right, and I certainly call him that. And although it seemed like he was a little bit agitated, and he said he wasn't going to come over, or that he wasn't going to shut down or stop his live to come over, and I certainly respect that. That's his platform, that's his right, and I appreciate everyone that has been kind, or that he and Larry that have been kind to me, that has been pushing or in support of me
and getting rebounded from the debacle with Vincent Terrell Hill. See, I'm not one of the, I'm not going to, I call names, dates, times, and places. And one, as the son of a bishop and a preacher, I called, and I'm going to always honor and respect that of Bishop Jordan. Bishop Jordan is in fact that he is a bishop. He is a man of God. Period. That's just a fact of that. And so we're not going to act like we're not supposed to be saved, and that we're supposed to just act and carry on and conduct ourselves any kind of way. Now, let's get to the gravamen of the issue. Some of you that I guess feel that we had a long conversation. That is absolutely true, and you had some concerns. Now, I'm not. If the people aren't here, and if you have a question or if you have some level of concern that you want me to address, I'm going to address it here. I'm not going to address it on someone else's channel and someone else's platform. Now, what they want to chatter and say about me over on their page, they're certainly welcome to say that. This is America. They have that right. However, I'm not going to go behind and address a question that was raised somewhere else. Not when I'm here and I'm live in living color in front of 272 of you tonight. All right. I think we have a super chat. Is that a super chat that we have? We have a super chat. Is that 19? Okay, we have is that a super chat of $199.99? All right, thank you. Thank you so very much. That's the other ways. Amen. Those are the other ways that you can give. That my Cash App is up, my PayPal, my Zelle, my Venmo, and all of that is up. And then quite naturally, those of you that are on YouTube, you can. I have not. I'm still harboring it. I'm still carrying it. I'm still holding it. And so that's certainly not the intent. But I have history with both sides. And my tenure and my history and my relationship with Bishop Bernard Jordan is oh, I'm sorry. That's Manasseh. That's Prophet Manasseh Jordan. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the super chat. My relationship.
I know, that's right. Shout out to Hollywood Essie. Thank you, man. You guys all follow Hollywood Essie over there to the support feature and support the show. Thank you for continuing your membership here. We're in 14 months. I know, that's right. Like this video. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
With Bishop Bernard Jordan and the Jordan family is longer.
Oops.
So many of you may not have been aware of that. Many of you may not have known that. My relationship with him is longer and far exceeds the relationship or the beginning of the relationship and friendship or connection with Larry. Okay? That's just the truth. That's just the facts. All right? That's just the fact and the pure and bottom line. Now, I called because I called Larry first. Larry, as you all know, is out of the country. So when it started brewing and when it started getting bigger, so I called and said, hey, and my call was, yes, what is going on here? What's the deal? Yeah, what has happened? What has transpired? This was your mentor. This was the person that you said and that you reverenced and that came on on your channel and on your platform quite frequently. Okay. Now I know, or I can go back as far as the first encounter. The first encounter was when Bishop Bernard Jordan was establishing or made an attempt to establish the School of the Prophets. And there was a meeting that convened here in Atlanta. And a number of bloggers and a number of people went and attended. And then it got rather contentious with Bishop Jordan and Brian Carn. Larry was there, and for lack of any or the better word, he broke the story. Now, as I know, and as I understood it, that was the first connection. Now, if there was a connection or an
Shout out to C Paints in the building. Thank you, friend. I know that's right. I know that's right. Like this video, like this video, like this video. You guys all follow my friend She Paints over there to the support feature and support the show. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video is up and it's stuck. Let's go win. Hey, friend. So glad that you can make it win. Let's go. You know, William McCray again is friends with both parties, and he's letting you know from his perspective what had happened. Um, and again, he's siding with the Jordans. Listen to this.
Production that was made offline, behind scenes, or what have you. That was the first place and the first encounter of it that I know of. And then there, I guess, it arose a connection, a friendship, and a relationship, and I respected that. You can't make it. You cannot make somebody, just like when we were children on the playground. You can't make somebody play with you or be your friend that does not necessarily want to. And then you can't be mad if you introduce somebody to another person. I've shared with you all here in my previous shows. I was devastated when my eldest sister divorced her first husband. When she divorced Dwayne was like a big brother that I never had. I tried to maintain a relationship with him until he just created so much conflict and dissension within the family because of things that was personal between he and my sister. And then after it got to the point where, and say, you know what, I can't maintain a friendship and a relationship with someone that has done a family member like this, or has done my sister like this, or to this level of degree. I can't. And so that's where eventually it was a parting of ways. But nevertheless, the relationship started there, and it went on. What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to waddle in the sand and lick my wounds and what have you? I got my work and my level of doing. I went on and I started with Fox Sports South, and was excited with covering sport. Many of y'all don't think that I know sports and that I was a sports reporter, but that yet is the truth, and that is yet the case. And so I went on, and then
Like this video, win. Gather in close, win. Okay, on period. The number of the evening is 11. Remember to support the show and drop those trophies in the chat. Let's go.
and other people could, began to, I simmered down with the blogging and with my explosive stories, and I was focused on that. And while I was focused on that, others grew and became more popular. Now I'm going to just go on because it's late. And I can go into more detail. Y'all know I have a memory like an elephant, and I can go into full detail on tomorrow and come on at an earlier time. I'm going to say this: we reconciled, and I talked with Larry. I want to say now it was probably February of 2024, and we connected. Those horrible allegations was out there, and I picked up the phone and I called. And from that point, we shared what we needed to share. We had a very, very, very long talk, and I expressed, because I'm not one to bite my tongue. I expressed my level of concern, and I expressed what happened as I understood it.
Guys, shout out to She Paints Win. I know if that's right. You guys, if you got that gifted membership from She Paints Win, you guys make sure that you guys show She Paints a lot of love in the chat. Win. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Shout out to all of the new people here. Okay, on period. Thank you guys for subscribing to the show. Continue to subscribe, like this video, gathering close, hit that notification bell, turn all your notifications on. That way you do not miss a show. When it's always lit over here. When. And remember to drop those trophies in the chat if you guys are supporting the show so that we can acknowledge you. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Run on over to the support feature and support the show. It's up in the stack. Let's go.
And how I felt it over here on this side. Because a lot of times when you're going through conflict, you're looking at it from your perspective and your perspective only. And then when you are when you tied into it, you're looking at it from the person that you like, and sometimes the person that you like is wrong.
Who?
Sometimes the person that you like is wrong, and you're not supposed to be so blind that you're just gonna go and roll with their side just because. Now I understand if that's your brother, if that's your sister, then that's the case. And out here in the front, I'm gonna be with you, and then in the background, I'm going to, you know, go upside your head.
Reunited, and it feels so good. I remember when they reunited, friend. I mean, they was all into it. I mean, they was having a good old time. Didn't he and Larry kiss or something on air? They talked about a time where they were intimate. I don't know. But I know they started doing like a show together, and the show kind of became unhinged when William McCray began revealing too much of Larry's business. I mean, at least I think that's what happened. I think he started talking too much, and Larry said, I don't know if we can keep this going.
I get that. But let me say this, because a lot of you all are throwing a lot of thoughts and a lot of opinions that's not right. And I'll say this in regard. Larry has maintained, even after reconciling with me and coming back into fellowship with me, he's maintained a relationship and a friendship, as he calls it, with the witch. Now, I'm not going to bite my tongue.
I know that's right. Shout out to She Paints in the building. Thank you so much for your support, friend. You guys all follow my friend She Paints over there to the support feature and support the show. Meow. Yes, you did. Thank you so much, friend. My. So William McCray is really getting into some things right now when he's getting into the Bible. He says, Larry Reid is not a man of God. He literally has been playing in everyone's face by parading this witch around. And when he's talking about, this witch, he's referring to unconscious TV and them and all his unconscious friends over there. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. William McCray feeling some type of way because Larry doesn't extend him the same grace that he's extended to Conscious TV. My. Listen to this.
Conscious is a tarot card reader,
Ooh.
a soothsayer,
Ooh.
and works witchcraft.
Ooh.
And if you go to his channel, he does shows reading tarot cards and working sorcery.
Oh.
Now we're supposed to.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. How many of you guys know that is not of God? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no win. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. If you guys are not following me on Instagram already, here is my Instagram link. Follow me now. Follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, you don't want to miss a show. I'm trying to tell you. Also, we blowing up over there on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. I don't know what the hell going on, but follow me on Twitter as well. Follow me everywhere. Follow me everywhere. My. And shoot, I don't know. The receipt book. Are you guys following me on the receipt book? That's where we store all of the receipts that are too lit for the YouTube. When we get in trouble for the receipt book all the time. Oh my goodness, the girls be so pressed. The girls be so pressed about the receipt book win, girl. We went live over there yesterday. Oh yeah, we go live on the receipt book too. Okay, I'm here. Let me get you that link. Okay, I'm here. And if you guys are interested in any receipts, okay, on period, that's where you go. That's where I put my receipts at. Okay. My. Like this video. Like this video. It's up and it's stuck. Let's get back into the situation.
Be children of the light. He maintained that relationship. That same person has said diabolical things
Oh,
about me and also about another dear friend of his in the person of Thais. And he made it clear that he was going to maintain that friendship, that relationship, in spite of how we felt about it. I respected it. Did I like it or have I liked it? No. Now, I have a formal education and I'm distinct and I have a class. So I'm not going to get and conduct myself and act in a trashy manner.
oh.
Lions don't run.
Did he just call Country TV trash? My. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. William McCray going off, honey. William McCray is going off. William McCray said, I have had it, honey. My. Like this video and remember to support Win. At this time, we've been live for 2 hours, Crown Family Win, and we got a lot of receipts to get into. There's a lot more receipts where this came from. Oh, my. There's a lot more receipts where this came from. Like this video. Like this video. At this time, we're going to go ahead and start our 5 on it challenge. Win. If you guys new here, we have challenges here every day. We love a good challenge here in the home of the situation. Sometimes the critters, are bold, okay, and they like to challenge us also. Yes, it did. Right now, it is time for our 5 on it challenge. We're looking for 10 people to hop out of the bushes and pick 5 on it that official King-Payne can keep. Like this video, and remember to support the show. We can't do it without you. William McCray is speaking out, and according to William, Larry Dingleberry Reid is in the wrong. What are your thoughts? Let me know it in the chat.
With hyenas.
Ooh.
And eagles don't hang out in chicken coops.
Ooh.
So I will not dare ever step down from my pale white horse. I'm not going to do it. I have class. I come from a family and breeding and education. So I'm not going to conduct myself in that kind of a manner. He said horrible, horrible things. Another blogger out of or whatever he calls himself, out of Tampa, said horrible things to the point where my older father got so overwhelmed and so upset that he had a stroke behind mess and foolishness like this.
You mean he had a stroke? Never mind. Like this video, like this video, gathering close.
Because he got upset and because he internalized it. Everybody is somebody's child. No matter how low down and how no good you are, there's somebody that like you. There's somebody that loves you. There's somebody that you come from, that you are their offspring. He decided to maintain. What did we have to do? We had to respect it. And Ty has even done full shows on it and discussed how he came on and how he lambasted us and how he talked about us. And then even when we did our first interview, when we came back into fellowship, he came on and he said, "Oh, I need you to come on and I need you to come back and say this and retract this or clarify this and bring understanding because it's really upset conscious." Well, who is he? Who cares? Who cares what he thinks and what he says? I had to respect it. And so you all are asking and acting like that someone, and now I don't really want to go there. I don't want to go into start splitting hairs because this idea that Bishop Jordan is going out buying bloggers, well, that wasn't started with him. Now you can go back to the interview when Edward Long exposed and called out the address and called out the amount of the check that was given and gave it back on live stream. That didn't start. So don't accuse him and say, "Oh, he's going out and buying people or whomever, and I don't even know where that is coming from. And then all of this about, no, I'm not a snake. I'm not a snake. I'm a person that operates like that, that is intelligent and has good sense. And I'm going to talk and I'm going to get both sides. And that's what I did. And if a person decides, and just like when you're reading the newspaper, when you're reading an article and they say and make it very, very clear, we attempted to contact so-and-so, 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 and we did not hear back from them by our deadline or by such time. They say that. You see that all the time. So I don't know why you want to act like you Alice and you live in Wonderland when it comes to this. You talk to both sides. I'm not going to run with one side and just take that blindly. And then if you got this big level of conflict, what is the conflict? Jesus said, bring my accuser to me. If he stands accused, and what was this major infraction? What was this major breach? What is so detrimental? What is it that he did not do? You was friends with Tasha K. Then Tasha K started hating you and didn't like you anymore because she asked you for $250,000 and you didn't give it to her. And then she went on a tirade of not liking you and being displeased with you, and then making all of these assertions about, oh, you had come to my home and all of that. What was done? If he stands so accused, what is the allegation that is so great against Bishop Jordan that you had to make a public parting of ways, but you can stay friends with a tarot card reader? You can stay friends and maintain a relationship with a witch and say you blood washed and you speak in unknown tongues. Bible says, how can two walk together except they agree? Y'all ain't giving no money and y'all don't like this kind of teaching, and y'all can be quiet if you want to. I'm just sticking with facts over fiction. That friendship and that relationship was maintained, and it did not matter whether or not what they said and how, and I'm going to say we, because it was not just myself, but it was me as well as Ty. And if we could respect that and move forward and move past it, then why are we, and I being felt like or presented like, oh, you need to make a choice in the matter? Now I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna make this very clear too. During the time that Bishop Bernard Jordan and William McCray were not in fellowship, and his family, and I wasn't in fellowship with him or in fellowship with other members of his family as well. Now Bethany and I maintained our relationship throughout it. But you know what? And I'll just have to make this clear because this is the truth. I was not the recipient of backlash and negative things and hurtful and revengeful things from them. They went about their way, and Bishop went about his, and I continued to reinvent myself and figure out and pick myself up and keep on going. Now that wasn't the same on the other side. And I'm sorry if y'all feel like, oh, somebody's just supposed to make a choice, but that's just the truth. I became the hated blogger, and the blogger that was supposed to be hated. I became the extortionist, and I became all of the, and then I was supposed to have full-blown AIDS, and then all of those horrible things was said and happened after there was a parting of ways. And what I would have liked was the same level of courtesy that was asked of me to extend to Conscious and to extend to other people that he has friendships and relationships with. I would have liked for that same thing to have happened in respect to me. I would have liked that. Did that not happen? The truth just remains. The fact of the matter is, it did not. It did not. Let's see what is being said here. Okay, let's let's go. Let me go start going down. Okay, let me see where it starts. Okay. True, KD says, oh, y'all don't like that kind of teacher. Okay, that's somebody making fun of me. Bless. Y'all, wait a minute. Let me see. Maybe I can see better without my glasses. My glasses seem like that light is causing them to glare. All of y'all are so hypocritical. You have done many stories without both sides said, and name one. I'm gonna drop the link. I want you to tell me of a story that I did, that I reported, and I didn't have both sides. Now I'm gonna call your bluff. I dropped the link. If you bad, turn your camera on and come up. I have not. That is a lie. I've not done a story where I have not talked to both sides. I talked to one when I broke the story and with Juanita. I talked to Juanita and I talked to Thomas Wesley Weeks. I talked to both sides of them. Okay, who started giving me cash flow? Who did that? Ty was playing your response just now. He's on Larry's side, right or wrong. Please know, William, Thais is not your friend. Watch your dealings with him. Okay. Thank you. I'm not blind like that. I just don't take one side and just roll with that and not look objectively at both sides. Bible says, I rather you be hot or cold than
Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. Oh, I have to take a very important call. Okay, on period. You guys know that I do a lot behind the scenes. It's Tuesday. I ain't getting no call. Hold on. Maybe I did. I just ain't answering. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Okay. Like this video, like this video, like this video. My. Gather and close. We got a lot of things to get into with, Lord. Okay. All right. So, you guys have heard from William McCray. Okay, I'm going to let William wrap up here. And then we're going to get into Larry Reid's public service announcement regarding this whole debacle. And the Jordan family appears on the St. James show to refute Larry's claims and much, much more. Gather in close, it's up and stuck. Let's go.
lukewarm. All you bloggers fight, cuss, gossip, big. How is that being saved? Oh, okay. All right. Well, they've been asking. They ask in the Bible. The Bible says you have not because you.
Shout out to Annie B. One down. 9 to go win. Like this video, and remember to support. You guys all follow my friend Annie B over there to support feature and support the show now.
Ask not. Someone says, Katie says, preach, William. Rashida Warren says, I've been asking the same thing. All right. Kelly says, so the issue has to be with Larry, can't be with everyone else. I'm not sure, my sister. I'm not sure how you want to decipher that. It's hot in here. All right. Larry is on Thais's live saying he's now knows who's who. William, those folks are your friend. Larry and Ty, keep that in mind. I'm not against Larry. I'm not against Larry and I'm not against Ty. I'm not against him. I'm not against him at all. And so I'm trying to figure out why are we trying to, or why are you all trying to make it me against them or any of that? I'm not, what am I saying? I'm just saying factual things. And again, I'm not offering any level. He was on his live Tuesday. I did my live. He came up in the chat. He did not come on. And then Ty said that he has elected not to come over on tonight. And now I guess I've been made aware while I'm live that they're live on Ty's page. And so am I supposed to feel some kind of way about that? Am I supposed to be jealous? Am I supposed to be mad or what have you? No. I ask for both sides or to hear both sides. I will say I am very elated. I am more than elephant happy and well glad to be restored with and restored with Bishop Jordan. I am. And if you all interpret that or feel that that's a bad thing or that's a wrong thing, then that's unfortunate.
My. Like this video. That was William McCray on the breakup between Bishop Bernard and Larry Dingleberry Reid. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat when. Gather in close. Ooh. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Was William speaking facts? Do you guys agree with William? Seems as though William disagrees with Larry Dingleberry Reid, but he's not on nobody's side. He's not against Larry. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I mean, you're not really friends if you can't call your friend out on their bullshit. Like, and even in that video, he was saying that he and Larry have been working on a friendship. So, I mean, in that, I mean, he and Larry aren't really like tight or close, but I mean, if they're working on a friendship, I mean, he should be able to let him know when he's wrong, right? So that doesn't mean that he's against you. That means that he cares enough about you to let you know that you're fucking wrong and you need to fix this. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Larry Reid, public statement posted to his Patreon when, okay. This was posted after he made the threats that if Bernard continues to speak on him, that he would go ahead and expose him when. So, you know, people was reading this intently thinking that, you know, this was going to, you know, shed some light on whatever Larry is alluding he has over Bishop Bernard. So gather in close. Here's what the PSA states. Okay. Larry Dingleberry Reid states, my heart for the people of the world globally and the church worldwide, and especially the prophetic community, is heavy. This isn't how the prophetic should be represented, but it is out of my hands and I can't stop what is happening. Although prophets are human and relationships are layered, we are supposed to be above the par in our behavior. This is why in 2019 I changed the way I discuss whatever is public on my platform. With a heavy heart, I have to pen those words. Larry is stating that we're supposed to carry ourselves above par. We're supposed to, you know, as, you know, leaders in the prophetic, we should carry ourselves with, you know, more integrity, more respect. Who would you say is carrying themselves with more decorum between the two. Put a 1 in the chat for Larry, put a 2 in the chat for Bishop Bernard. You know, Larry is going off, cursing, threatening to expose and harm. Like, you can't throw rocks and then hide behind God. You can't attack people and hide behind God. If you ask me, the only one in this situation that is conducting themselves with composure, decorum, coof, is Bishop Bernard. Larry is out of order. He's unhinged, and he's not right. Like this video, like this video, like this video. He goes on to state, over 4.5 years, I maintained a friendship and mentorship connection with Bishop Bernard Jordan and Zoe Ministries. I thank him for the conversations and exchanges that occurred during that time. He single-handedly broke my habit to shrink as it relates to money. I had began to increase right before I met him, doing only $20,000 to $30,000 some months, but my thinking was still limited. I am forever grateful for what he did. I mean, he took you from, the common, man, and the average man, well, you're slightly above average, making 20, 30K a month. And he made you a millionaire. Like, the audacity. However, it is essential to make clear that I gave him a great opportunity of creating an online presence by attaching his brand to mine. Brr. My platform was already reaching millions of viewers, and I used my visibility to introduce him to a digital audience that he had not successfully reached before our connection. I do not regret it. It was my assignment. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. He goes on to state, I did not see or discern the full scope of his character and practices until after God spoke to me in November 2024 while I was in Ghana. My. However, early 2025, you said that it was his vote for Trump. I was instructed to disconnect immediately for the sake of the direction in which I was headed. It wasn't until I obeyed that divine instruction and broke a loyalty rooted in my unhealed trauma that sight became 2020. I had questioned incidents before this time that were explained away. I witnessed people's public humiliation followed by carefully calculated private occurrences, and he was the victim. In truth, he was likely not, and what I was seeing then were indicators of a deeper culture within Zoe Ministries, created by Bernard. I am no longer affiliated with him. I asked through text for a sit down on January 17, 2025 at 11:44 Eastern Standard Time, but the request was ignored. So what are you saying, that you were like blinded all of these years? He's not only attacking Bishop Bernard, but it sounds like this is an attack on Zoe Ministries. Like, where was your discernment all of these years? What was the prophetic doing all of these years while you're saying that Bishop Bernard was, conning and deceiving people? Where was God all of those years when you were under his leadership? Was God not speaking to you? Why now? Only after my departure did I see and experience all the things that I saw happen to others began to be bewildered began to be wielded toward me online. In addition to the black super conservative Christian rhetoric and pro Trump leanings that directly oppose my divine mandate to the global black community as a black prophet myself with Ghanaian ancestry doing work globally, I would not have tolerated this at all. This was meant to be my. This was meant to be. So he's saying the breakup was meant to happen. Context for this statement. Until now, I have only spoken of this matter privately within protected communities behind subscription access content and member only conversations that were meant for spiritually mature and not for meant for the spiritually mature and not for the spiritually and not for the and not for public controversy. Meant for the spiritually mature and not for public controversy. My. Which is also a lie because he's been on many platforms, including his own, speaking about this matter, public platforms. Unfortunately, Bishop Bernard Jordan, by way of an ambitious blogger platform, has taken those private matters public. Bernard has been sharing falsehoods, incomplete stories with insinuations, along with his well-funded, hand selected echo chamber across blogger platforms. I am therefore compelled to release this public statement solely for the record. Um, I mean, I haven't seen any evidence of that. Okay, but if you look around, you can see that Larry Reid has his echo chambers, he has his lap dogs, and you can see him funding these people. You if you frequent these chats, or if you've ever been in a chat and of one of the Larry Reid's minions, then you'll see Larry funding them and supporting them, dropping $500 super chats, etc., so forth, donating cars and computers. When if anybody has a well-funded echo chamber, it's Dingleberry. Even Bernard said that he bought all of his, that Larry bought all of his, um, men's, you know, cars. Okay, on period. The hair of a man um, that he keeps around him. Okay, well, allegedly he bought them all new cars. Okay, compliments of the MBN network. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Larry said that's the reason he had to, release this public statement for, the record. He states, I'm a global influencer, citizen, and entrepreneur, and work with entertainment internationally and many governments. I must make it clear that I am not associated in any way. He said, I'm not associated in any way. I done lost it. And this is the wrong page. Ooh. My. I'm not associated in any way with Bernard Jordan and none of his companies as of November 24th, 2024. This is not retaliation. This is for the protection of my community of professionals, technicians, entertainers, and officials I serve, and also for the truth to be known. His current comments are part of a smear campaign designed, in my opinion, to regain access to an audience and garner influence he no longer has through my platform on social media. I think it is a lead generating effort. Spiritual manipulation and control. I cannot support any model of spiritual leadership that centers control over consciousness. The language of father and son or mentor and mentee must never be weaponized to dominate adults and seniors or to manipulate anyone into blind loyalty. Larry alleging that he was following Bishop Bernard blindly. Okay, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Larry goes on to state aggressive money raising and unethical coaching practices. During our association, I repeatedly observed pressured fundraising, forced coaching models, and distorted interpretations of seed sowing used to generate money through psychological and spiritual leveraging. The act of giving is sacred and it should be led by personal desire and conviction, not coercion. I mean, it's given pot calling the kettle black because Larry again does the very same thing on this platform. He goes on to say, I'm also compared to clarify that any suggestion of financial illiteracy on my part is the direct result of following his own financial counsel. I should have listened to my heart. This is my fault. I didn't for over 3 years. I did not make a major purchase, investment, or expenditure without first consulting him and his follower, Rosalind Weems, who is now indicted for fraud. My loyalty was deep. During that period, I generated over $16 million, not the inflated $30 million figure he has publicly said. His advice was often presented as divine direction, and I followed it in trust. In hindsight, that trust was misplaced. I mean, $16 million is still a lot of money. Okay, that's still a lot of money. We talk about M's like grill, tomato win. What are you talking about? Like this video, like this video, like this video. It wasn't Rosalind Weems' Larry friend? I mean, Larry does the exact same thing. Like Larry's been doing the same thing on his platform. Coercing people to support his platform. I know that's right. Shout out to Serena. Thank you, friend. 2 down. 8 to go. 2 down, 8 to go. You guys all follow my friend Serena over there to support feature and support the show. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. Remember, the more you support, the longer we stay. The longer we stay after this public service announcement, we're going to check out the video from St. James. And if we don't get some people to hop out of the bushes, we're not going to be able to, thoroughly, go through the video. Okay. So like this video and remember to support. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go. Theological hypocrisy. Okay. Larry goes on to state that publicly preaching love while privately operating in elitism and exclusion is hypocrisy. My spirituality affirms Christ as the grand operating design, the conscious center of all life, while acknowledging the spiritual technologies of African spirituality, astrology, numerology, and ancestral reverence as expressions of divine intelligence. To condemn that revelation while secretly benefiting from it is the height of contradiction. So, Larry has been getting into divination. What Larry is saying is that Bernard has also been getting into divination as part of how they've been, prophesying and, clocking these bags. But he said to secretly participate in divination and to publicly shun it is where, he draws an issue. According to Larry, they all, it is, following number signs and, flipping tarot cards and consulting with witches. Is that right? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. He even participated with me and mediums and hoodoo practitioners willingly in my conference. Larry says that he willingly participated with me and mediums and hoodoo practitioners in my conference room. He goes on to say, I truly believe this is being done publicly to interfere with my businesses and ministry partnerships and sponsorships. This can be considered as tort. Christianity without Christ consciousness and love is just performance. Religion without revelation becomes theater. I refuse to continue supporting any system that cloaks control as covenant or turns revelation into revenue through deceptive practices. Lord, it's the projection for me. He goes on to say, for the record, I owe no man money, allegiance, or explanation for choosing to obey God over loyalty to personality. I will not engage in petty debates or emotional sparring. However, I will continue to defend truth, correct falsehoods, and protect the integrity of my name and brand from misrepresentation. I will do that with those that follow me in our private communities. Any individual or entity using my name to raise funds, create online traffic, go viral on their platform without authorization or inquiring of my truth is acting in bad faith and committing brand theft. I work for my following and my influence. This public narrative is an attempt to exploit my wider audience and credibility, but it will not succeed. My audience is spiritually intelligent and historically aware, and they know propaganda when they see propaganda. Hopefully, they know Chat GPT when they see Chat GPT. Okay. Shout out to the Mad Church Disease in the building. Hey, I know that's right. Whenever you guys get a chance, check out the Mad Church Disease right here on the YouTube win. He said, I told y'all Larry and him were doing these things. Hello. Okay, on period. He said, ridiculous. Now back to my work. I know that's right. Thank you, friend. Thank you for hopping out. The bushes win. Okay, on period. Like this video, and remember to support. We're in the middle of our 500 challenge. We got 2 down. We're looking for 8 more people to hop out of the bushes and support the show. Do we have any trophies in the chat? Trophies, remember to support this video. The more you support, the longer we stay. We got a lot of things to get into, a lot more receipts where that came from. Remember to hop out of the bushes, gather in close, up and stuck. Let's go. Larry goes on to say, my commitment going forward as founder of the NBN Network Corp and senior spiritual leader of Reformation Church of Atlanta and the host of Larry Reid Live, my focus remains the global reformation of faith, finance, and the promotion of Black consciousness and freedom. My prophetic assignment is to awaken consciousness, restore integrity to spiritual leadership, and dismantle systems that profit from psychological control and laugh while you're learning. I will not stop that. To those who follow my work worldwide, will remain discerning, value truth over personality, and remember when loyalty costs you peace and your purpose is no longer loyalty, is bondage. I feel like, the personality here is Larry. I mean, he's more of a personality than Bishop Bernard. I feel like Bishop Bernard is, being more active on social media amid this whole campaign that Larry has started against the bishop. Like this video. Larry goes on to say, I thank Bishop Bernard and Zoe Ministries for what this experience has revealed without me telling it in detail publicly on my platform. This ordeal has revealed how costly truth can be and how liberating obedience truly is. No, bitch. No, bitch. Go on and tell it. I thought he said he won't tell it. Thought he said he was going to tell it. What? Talking about without going into detail. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For all we know, he making it all up. Okay, on period. He was supposed to. I thought he was supposed to go on and tell it. I thought he was supposed to go on and told it. Girl, Larry probably ain't got nothing to say. Like I said, I feel like he probably had a crush or something on Bishop Bernard, which is why we haven't gotten to the receipts. Where are the receipts? Where is the proof? Does he have anything to back these allegations? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. Again, shout out to the St. James Show. Whenever you guys get a chance, make sure that you guys are checking out the St. James Show right here on YouTube and subscribe. Okay? And subscribe, Crown Family. Okay? We have quotas to meet. We have quotas to meet. We have quotas to meet. When we're looking for 8 more people to hop out of the Bishop Spit 5 on it. When if you big dog, okay, on Pure, just gone and do your big one win, okay, on period, so that we have enough time on the clock to review this content here. Is really, really good. Bishop Bernard is not backing down. Okay. Bishop Bernard is not backing down. He's not hiding. He's not scared of Larry Dingleberry Reid. He's bringing out the family, and they're standing together in solidarity, united against all of the lies of from Dingleberry himself. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video. Somebody said, what does Black consciousness have to do with the Bible? Lord, gathering close. Shout out to part of me in the building. Like this video, like this video. Hey, Melinda, I'm so glad that you can make it. How you doing today, friend? Yes, it did. Gathering close, gathering close. We got a lot of things to get into when Bishop Bernard and family were on the St. James Show. Let's see what they were talking about.
I'm a little muffled for Dad. Can they turn Dad up?
Okay, testing 1, 2. I've got my sound man here.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. Call it content creators.
That's
transformative conversation.
You didn't get the hat memo? You didn't get the hat memo? St. James sent out a memo, all hats.
How's your day, Bishop? How been busy?
Oh yes, I'm writing books.
Hey, Lady Latisha. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. The Lord just whenever you guys get a chance, make sure that you guys are checking out the Lady Latisha Show right here on the YouTube. Gather in close. Gather in close. Like this video. We're in the middle of our 5 on it challenge. Let's keep this video going. Let's keep this video going. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those trophies in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Where you watching from? What's going on? What do you guys think about all of this? What are your thoughts? Okay, I would love to hear from you. Give me your opinions. Talk to me. I talk back. It's up and it's stuck. Let's go.
Teaching, and I've just finished a lesson that dealt with going from talking to transformation. So there's a whole lot of talking going on, but no transformative conversation. So
Come
we're
on,
going
Bishop.
to even talk about that and what Bishop Jordan's 2026 plan is for the bloggers that are willing to look at things in a more excellent way.
Right.
And stop talking.
Oh, my. Not Bishop Bernard got a plan for the bloggers win. I hope it come with an M. I hope it come with an M. Yes, it did. You did set up and gave this fucking predator all that fucking money. Help this fucking predator get all this fucking money win, okay? I feel it's only right that you do some good at this point, okay, on period. All the good I can do. All the people that I could help. You want to donate to somebody, Bishop? Crown Family, the Lituation Network, okay, on period. We do a lot of good on these streets. Whenever you get through.
And start creating. That's why they call it content creators.
Hey, Prophet You Live, how you doing? Yes, I'm very comfortable in this sanctuary. I know that's right. I'm so glad that you can make it, and I'm so glad that you're comfortable. Remember to subscribe and turn on all your notifications. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the Lituation. Let's go.
That's
correct. But I am not seeing a lot of creators here. Well,
we kind of see some content chaos.
So content that is creating train wrecks.
Right.
Creators.
And they're not that good at doing the train wreck.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. And also, we want to look at it that we want to provide the clearing for the people that are watching today.
Yeah.
And if you're watching, you should be hitting like, because that seems to be the...
Preach, yeah! He said, if you're watching, you should be hitting like. He said, if you're watching this video right now, you should be hitting that like button when. Preach! Preacher! Like this video, like this video, like this video, win. And remember to support. We're looking for our trophies to hop out of the bushes. My. If you're watching this video right now, you should be liking this video. It don't cost you nothing to like this video. And remember to support. Let's go.
A flavor of the month, like, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also watching, you want to listen with a wide listening, right? Because I have a masterclass that I have to do in the morning, but I pulled out one of the books that I wrote in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you know that masterclass cost $5,500. Bishop Bernard Masterclass cost $5,500, and it comes with all 4 of his books that he wrote. And then you get to ask questions and attend some sort of seminar or something. I don't know. Like this video, win. Gathering close.
It's called Unveiling Your Judas.
Oh, wow.
Unveiling Your Judas. And it's overcoming your inner.
Unveiling Your Judas, win. Did he just call Larry Reid a Judas? Girl, for $8,500, when they will add you on a list, okay? A potential profit list or something. I don't know, girl. Don't give me the line, win. Don't get me the line, win. No, you gotta tithe at least $1,000 to the ministry first, okay, to even qualify to participate in his masterclass. The base masterclass again costs $5,500, and the masterclass, the next one up, costs $8,500. Yes, it did. Hey, Miss Furlow. Shout out to Miss Furlow Speaks in the building. Oh. Oh. Shout out to Miss Furlow Speaks in the building. I know, that's right. Whenever you guys get a chance, make sure that you guys are following Miss Furlow right here on the YouTube. Part of me said, I'm already qualified and called, win. Okay, I don't need to pay nobody no $5,000 for no masterclass, okay? For something that God has already given to me, okay, on period. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to support Win the Middle by 5 on it challenge, Crown Family. Y'all gonna have me over here trying to get $5,000 for a master class. So, like this video, gather and close. Win the Middle by 5 on the challenge. Put some more time on the clock. Win, okay, so that we can get through the T.
Defects, because the first chapter goes into what causes you to sell out. And so many people have sold.
Did you just call Larry Reid a sellout? My. Oh, girl, he taking shots now. Okay, on here, this shit getting good. Okay, gather and close up in a step. You just call Larry a sellout?
They're sold to entities that they're no longer channeling the Holy Spirit. They're channeling other gods. They're channeling family spirits, familiar spirits.
Yeah.
And when we begin to look at the spirit of prophecy, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. So when we look at the prophetic, it's important for us to let people know we do not talk for the dead, neither do we talk through the dead.
Yeah.
And when people are speaking through these kind of entities, the scripture is very clear as to how that need to be addressed. Number one, the Bible says, do not fear them.
Right.
Because number one, God is not with them.
Okay, do not fear them, for God is not with them. When preacher. Yes, it did. Like this video. We need some more trophies in the building. We need at least 3 more trophies before I came up. Y'all didn't have the production police come in here now. Y'all didn't have the production police come in here now, and they said we need 3 more trophies before I came back up in. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And they're telling me that if we don't get 3 more trophies in the next 10 minutes, then I need to wrap the show up. Okay? That's what they said. That's what they said. Again, if you guys are interested in these receipts right here, they are available on the St. James Show right here on the YouTube. Make sure that you follow and subscribe, okay? Follow and subscribe. Also, check out the Mad Church Disease channel and check out the Daryl Moore channel as well and subscribe, okay, on Period. Like I said, I like all the girls over there in the church sector. Go check out Thais reports as well, okay, on Period. I mean, if you want the full story, you got to watch them all, right? Because Larry's over there and Bishop Bernard is over here. So you can't really watch one without watching the other, unless she's just a hating ass bitch. That's why I don't even know why the girls are so upset. Like, girl, we all have our respective roles, okay, on Period. Just because Larry is over there don't mean that we beefing. Like, what? Get it together. Get it together. Like this video. Like this video's up in the suck. Let's go.
And they'll promote fear, chaos. God is not the author of confusion, but the God of peace.
Right.
And so Bishop Bernard Jordan will not be bullied into silence. Mm-hmm. And when we start looking at these content creators.
Now he's a hypocrite. When you read his books, friends, he was mixing in Hinduism with Lord. You know, this prophetic stuff that they're talking about is starting to seem more of like I wouldn't say cult-ish, but it seems like it's a justification for their discretion, you know, because they're like, you know, dibbling and dabbling, you know. You know, Larry Reid is always talking about tarot and astrologies and numbers and signs. You know, he's even, you know, openly admitted to participating in spells and, you know, divination. So I feel like this is just like a way for them to like mask their actual transgressions. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat.
That has taken the space to do blogging on churches.
I think we hear your water, Manasseh.
That's what I said before.
Yeah, I did.
I said I
now
have
I hear it.
Here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I said before. I said to St. James earlier.
Girl, look at Manasseh motherfucking house, condo apartment. What the fuck is that? That a fucking piano? Goodness gracious, girl, damn. Motherfuckers got money. Okay? I can't wait till I'm living like that. It's coming. Yeah, I know that. I know this coming with. Okay? Damn house. What the damn house? Girl. Sound like Michael Jackson. Got Michael Jackson at the state. The money. Girl, don't matter what it sound like. Look at that damn place. How you got it? Is it made of stone? The fuck is that? Is that a cow? Bitch. Ka-ching. Okay, on Period. So yeah, whenever Bishop Bernard want to have that conversation, I'm open, okay? Yes, it did. Matter of fact, I'm clearing my schedule. Yes, it did, because I know the Lord, okay, has prepared room for me. Yes, it did. He has prepared a room for me. He said, "Oh, y'all said y'all can't see it all because of the thing on the screen. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Look at his space. Look at it. Look at his place, girl. La. Girl. And that's just what the living room corner, the corner of the living. That rock right there alone is worth like $20,000. Y'all see that? What is it? Amethyst? Right there, that crystal. Imagine talking about Larry Reid, calling him a warlock, saying that he practices witchcraft and magic, tarot cards, divination, and you got big ass crystals, a crystal-like altar in your living space whilst live. Do y'all see those stones in his living room? Those stones right there to the left, each are worth about $30,000. Those are crystals. Those crystals are what people who practice divination use to boost their prayers, spells, or what have you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Then he got the water flowing too in the background. Okay, like this video, gathering close. That's a beautiful piano, okay? That is all beautiful piano. Okay. Again, shout out to the St. James show. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. It's up and it's stuck. We got a lot of things to get into. It's the Fisher King Pain show. Act like you know where you're at, okay?
Came on. I said, do I need to turn off my fountain?
It's okay. I'm sorry, Bishop, to interrupt you.
No, it's not. Someone thinks it's a toilet.
No, it's not a toilet. It's a
not
fountain.
a toilet, Chris.
Sorry, Bishop.
Listen, let me, because see, even when Jesus was in the Mount of Transfiguration.
And that's another thing I want to talk to Bishop Bernard Jordan about. Like, brother, you gotta lose the glasses. You gotta lose the gal. You can't be doing what you're doing with shades on. You know, it sends the wrong message. It sends the wrong message. It gives deceitful, untrustworthy. Like who? Like what? Right off the back, it gives shady. You have on shades. Like, how are you supposed to be? Like, I can't look you in your eye when you're supposed to be giving me the truth, the gospel, the word of God. You got on shades. Is the word of God too bright for you? We're supposed to be beacons of light. Take the fucking shades off and let us see your pupils. You know, like, yeah, acting like Larry. Yeah, that's very Larry. That's very Dingleberry. That's Dingleberry behavior. And you know, I need you to snap out of that, like real shit. That's why you need a real nigga like me around. I'll put you on when. I'll let you know when. Okay, like that's part of the reason that nobody trusts the Dingleberry, because he always got on them snaky ass, slimy ass shades. Like. No. If you're gonna be spreading the gospel, I don't think that look like there's nothing cool. Like, I mean, y'all trying to be too cool. That's what the problem. Y'all trying to be too cool. Like, I don't know. Prophet deceit. Yeah, it gives deceitful. It gives I'm lying. Like what? Take them damn shades off. When that is not this. It's not to your benefit. It's not to your benefit. It doesn't help at all. It does not help. It doesn't give any. It takes away so much from your credibility and everything. Like, who is a stylist? Like, all the money he got, he don't got nobody in his corner to tell him the truth. Who to set up? Let him. Walk out the house like this. You are a man of God, not a rapper. Not a rapper. Not a rapper. Not a rapper. So many of these girls want to be cool. Want to fit in. You know, I was watching one of his shows, okay, on Zoe Ministries, and they were literally over there promoting Chris Brown in his secular concert. I'm like, what is this? He got too many yes men around him, because I would have swiftly moved that conversation along, because this is not the type of shit that look at me cussing. Okay, on period. Okay, that we need to be promoting in the house of the Lord. Period. Period. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. I would love to hear from you. There's smart glasses by AI. Lord, Manasseh want to be on OnlyFans star so bad when, ooh, my. Manasseh ain't gonna make no money on OnlyFans. Manasseh, he not ugly. He just, I don't know who's styling these girls. That beard is ugly. That hairstyle is. Manasseh is a handsome young man, but the clothes and just the maintenance is, it gives creep. Like, what happened to, wanting to, what happened to, walking in a way to where, like, how I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain it to where, these are men of God, okay? Preachers, bishops, prophets, etc. Like, people watch you guys. People look to you. Like, you never know what someone is, watching and picking up from, your behavior, like, and way that you're dressing, and like it was stated in chat, people feel like you want to do OnlyFans. I think that he's been very sheltered, and he's been very sheltered. He just don't know. He don't know how to dress, girl. He don't know how to dress, honey. That's what he don't know how to dress when. And then Bernard then took the motherfucking Larry Reid stimuli when, okay, on period. Larry Reid got him out here looking foolish. That's what I think when, like, girl, he just don't know how to put that shit on when, okay? He need a nigga like me, okay, that told him know how to put that shit on, okay? Like, girl, Manasseh need a stylist like ASAP.
Who was there that appeared in the Mount of Transfiguration there with Jesus?
But Judas was there too, right?
Right, but the disciples was at the bottom. Three of the Peter, James, and John.
Okay.
But in the Mount of Transfiguration, there appeared Moses
and Elijah. Yeah.
And
like this video, and remember to support. I'm counting on you guys to get me out of this, virtual jail. Okay, on period. We're looking for 3 more people to hop out of the bushes and pick 5 on it. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go.
Prophet and the law.
What did you say?
The prophet and the law.
Yes, the prophet and the law. Moses and Elijah. And I believe it was Peter that came up with this great revelation. Let us build 3 tabernacles. Oh. And while Peter came up with this great revelation, the law and the prophets disappear. And it was Jesus only.
Right.
And if Jesus wouldn't allow the law, meaning Moses and Elijah.
This is the first time I've heard them preach about God. This is the first time. Is that crazy? Am I the only one? Well, I mean, typically I don't listen to Bernard. And when I watch, content, I typically go to what I'm looking for. But yeah, this is the first time I actually hear him like preaching about God and referring to an actual biblical story as opposed to like astrology or something else. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat.
To remain Why would I have ancestral altars?
Mm.
I want you to think about this. And I've done a lot of work in Africa.
Who has an ancestral altar? Oh, he said he did a lot of work in Africa, so he must be referring to Ghana. I mean, Larry, being that he frequents Ghana. My. Oh, did Larry got ancestral altars? Is that what he said?
Probably more work as a prophet in Africa. I've been going back and forth to Africa since 19.
Oh, he said, I've done more work in Africa as a prophet than Larry Reid could ever. He said, I've been going back and forth to Africa since 1984. Okay? Yes, he did. Yeah, and they always skipping over Africa. Let go.
1984, when the Prince of Swaziland and the ambassador of Swaziland came to my church in 1984, and I went to South Africa while it was under apartheid. And
what the glasses, the shades, unfortunately, portray the wrong image. It does, give like a deviant, deceitful, or a devilish kind of, allure. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. Should he take the glasses off? Take the glasses off, okay? And take the glasses off. Take the glasses off. Don't take the glasses off, okay? The glasses are working against you. I'm telling you.
Going to South Africa, I've done a lot of work with churches in South Africa, and then went also into Eswatini and did a lot of work with the members of the royal family, prophesied to them that even some of the members of the royal family were teenagers when I prophesied to them. They began to become leaders in the country. So this whole area of ancestral worship, we've done work in South Africa, I've done work in Ghana. I made a bishop in Ghana, I made a bishop in South Africa, made a couple of bishops in South Africa. So there is a very thin line. And if you're not spiritually discerned, you will easily trip on the other side. I've given many warnings about this to my students in the School of Prophets, and some just don't like it because they want to talk to the dead. And I say, listen, there's no unholy.
The School of Prophets sound like a Harry Potter movie. The School of Prophets? My.
Holy Spirit realm and no Holy Spirit realm. There's just the spirit realm.
Yeah.
And in the spirit realm, everything meets. When we begin to look at the scripture, the sons of God came up and Satan also came along with them. It didn't say like Satan came from another realm and the sons of God was in. No, they're all in one realm.
Yes.
Just like I went to the mall this afternoon to get my hair done. And while I was in the mall, there was thousands of people there. Guess what? Do you think I spoke to everyone that was in the mall?
Right.
Yeah. No.
I did not. What did I do? I went to the mall and only transacted with those I had business with.
Mm-hmm.
And those that I did not have business with, I did no transaction with. To say what?
Now, does that make sense? Man of God, you're supposed to be spreading the word of God. When you go out into public spaces, you're supposed to be spreading the gospel, saving souls, walking upright. You don't go out into the world and ignore people in need, your neighbor, community. You go to the mall and you walk past everyone and go straight to the barber, sit down, get your haircut, walk past everyone, go back into your car, go straight home. Like, you're not greeting people, you're not saying hi to people, you're not showing the love of God. You're not showing your joy, you're not showing what God is doing for you, you're not sharing it. I get your analogy, what you're trying to say about the spiritual world, but I don't feel like the mall is a good example to, I guess, depict the afterlife, the spiritual realm. I don't know. Somebody said, what hair did he have to get done? Okay. Okay. At some point, he alleges that he goes to Larry Reid's barber as well. I don't know what's going on, friend. I don't know what's going on, friend. Like this video, gathering close.
But I am in the spirit realm every day. I talk to God, God speaks to me. There are all kinds of entities when I am in the spirit. There are all kinds of entities. They don't bother me, I don't bother them. I don't conjure them up, and they know that they cannot entertain me because I am only there to come boldly to the throne of grace and meet Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
When you get in the spirit realm, you can entertain and open yourself to be a door. When you become a door, you'll become possessed by those entities.
Wow.
You speak on behalf of those entities.
Yeah.
And then you begin to undo relationships that keep you with Jesus only.
Wow.
Those entities will pull you away from the teachings of the church, the doctrines of the church, from the coverings of the church, and stop you from prophesying in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.
My. So is he saying that's what Larry's doing? Is that what happened to Larry? That's what it sounded like to me. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. Remember to like this video and support this video. Where my trophies at?
Make very little of the blood, the sacrificial blood of Jesus Christ, and then find a way to theologically explain it, to begin to try to find a theology that will accommodate your tragedy. And so this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Logically.
And so I have a lot that I'm going to be talking about because I will be coming frequently on to address what's happening. The other criminal thing that is done is that when a lot of times these bloggers would attack in the beginning a lot of mega church leaders, mega church pastors. And I kept wondering, this, why is this always, there's something, always catching something with a pastor, get someone to talk. Because you need numbers.
Yeah.
And so if a person was a mega church pastor or a leader, they're under attack because they need their audience or the disgruntled in their audience to begin to find their network. That's called creating leads.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, we've got to stop that, because who is Satan? The Bible tells us in Revelation, Satan is the accuser of the brethren, that accuse the brethren day and night. And if you find that you have built a platform of accusing your brethren, you're operating out of darkness and not operating out of light.
Right.
Oh, Larisha. You hear that, Larisha? You hear that, Larisha? He said, when you create a platform to attack your brethren, you've created a platform made of darkness, not of light. You are Satan. My. And Larry has literally made his career off of exposing his brethren, men of the cloth. And I find it very ironic that, he exposes others. There's no problem talking about other people and their allegations, doing interviews, etc. But when it came to his own allegations, he tried to sweep them under the rug. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know it in the chat.
That was the transformation that you started to begin to see when I was working with this particular mentee. We were saying there's a more excellent way to do what you do.
Yeah.
Find a way to make it teaching. Find a way to bring it into a place of life, and not a destructive word, but a creative word. And so I want to open up for, I want to thank you, St. James, for coming on board. I want to thank William McCray. He was one of the first ones, besides yourself, to call me out of the blogging community, right? And a lot of these bloggers have talked about me, but have not called me, right?
Right. Yeah, my bad. I don't have your number. I'm working on it. I'm working on it because I did hear that you wanted to meet me. Yes, it did.
William says there's two sides to a story, right? You hear in the news report that a journalist will say, we tried to reach out to X,
Right.
and we got no, to let you know that I am not just, because now you're going to have to go on an apology tour when we start explaining some of the stuff you reported on your platform. And then it is being recorded and documented and dated. And a lot of things that you thought that you took down is not down because it has been stored somewhere.
Yeah.
And in that process, you may say, but I was only reporting with what they said. But yes, your numbers show that 10,000 people you've also influenced with what was said. So I've had members that were in the car. They were not the individual that was the drug dealer.
Right.
But they were only driving the car. The drug dealer was in the back. They went to jail along with the drug dealer. It's called accomplice. I had another individual that I know of that a person had killed someone, and they knew it. And they hid them in their house.
Bishop Bernard, we're going to have to work on your analogies, okay? Okay, the driver knew the nigga was selling drugs, okay? He was an accomplice too. Driving a motherfucker around so they could sell motherfucking drugs is wrong, okay? And harboring a fugitive, okay, especially a murderer like Bishop Bernard, the laws of the land are the laws of the land. I mean, it's in Genesis. Follow the laws of the land. Yes, it did. Just because they didn't kill the person themselves, they knew the risk that they were taking when they allowed this murderer into their home and hid them from the authorities. The person driving the car knew the risk they were taking when they allowed this person in the car with the drugs. Who drives somebody around in the back seat anyway? Oh, they were in the back seat and he was in the front and he was just driving. Yeah. You gonna sit your ass in the passenger seat. What you sitting behind me for anyway?
They're serving time today. And so your alleged...
Like this video. The production police are knocking on the door when they said we need some more trophies in here. We got to wrap this up. Lord, gather in close.
Allegedly is not going to get you off the hook.
Right.
And I just want to give a warning, because what is happening right now, there's a more excellent way to do things wisely. And you don't have to slander. And you can report it in a way if it's worth reporting. But I believe,
kind of like the official campaign. You know what I'm saying? We just stick to the receipts over here, okay? On period. We don't have to slander or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He's just funny. Okay, the funniest one on the YouTube, according to Bishop Bernard, when gathering close.
today there's a lot of the lies that are being said.
Yes.
Slander can be something that is said that is true. It's still slander, right? But we're going to sit and address some things. And Prophetess Deborah will be joining us in a little bit. She's in the studio. And I'm really excited about talking about this and to be present on this. I'm sorry for taking so much time. They attack your family. I said, because I guess I didn't react in a desperate way. And my wife and I have loved Larry. I love Lisa. I was children watching. We love their daughters.
Yeah.
They've been to our home. We've been to their home. We've met Shamako.
He's came to my home. I think he came to one of my residents. Yeah, he came to my home. Yeah.
And it was said you just couldn't be in a room alone with Shamarco because you don't know what you would have done, Bishop.
Oh yeah, we want to talk about Kendall, Junior.
So St. James is referring to right here Larry Reid's statements on Patreon alleging that Bishop Bernard invited Larry Reid and Shamarco to his hotel room for a sexual encounter and Larry Reid declined?
Who was the bodybuilder. Junior came and painted my apartment in New York.
And we paid him.
And we paid.
We know.
Part of the reason that Bernard is talking about Larry Reid's team, the harem of men that Larry has around him, is because Larry now said that if Bishop Bernard talked about him or his team, that he would, expose them. So he's making sure that, he checks off all the boxes, in my opinion, because a lot of this information is redundant.
Little Kendall, the little guy, the real little guy. Yeah.
Ooh, and the little guy.
And then of course, Locklear, the barber, has cut my hair.
Yeah.
What hair?
Martha baked cakes. Didn't he bake cakes and stuff?
Yes, he bakes cakes. And then bake cakes and send cakes to us.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
He's a great baker. He bakes very well.
yeah, I was the one that was instrumental of getting in by prayer and everything during the mentorship to get him to reconcile with his family.
Wow.
And get his wife back in the picture out of Florida. Him and his wife, or ex-wife, they come to our conference, children, keep the family together. I'm about bringing about wholeness. He's been to every one of my apartments. The one in New York, my place there was such transparency.
Yeah.
I've been very open with people. And through that, my wife has accommodated. So on one of the birthday times, my wife surprised me because, and the reason I'm even bringing this up, and I had my wife speak to Darren Moore, it was because he says, there's a picture of you in the bed and Larry kissing you on the forehead, on your head, while you were in the bed. I said, yeah. I said, oh my goodness.
I remember that.
Hold on, I said, let me have my wife explain that to you. I didn't even know that people made something out of that. So she'll tell you what that was about.
Yeah, usually Bishop Jordan's birthday is very challenging to surprise him. So usually everyone comes to me and asks me, say, Deborah, what can we do? What can we give Bishop? It's his birthday. I said, let me pray.
I'm like, girl, la 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 la. Girl, la 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 la. They explaining too much.
Me think about it. And Larry and his people came up to New York, and he was at the residence, and I came up with this thing. I said, okay, y'all gonna come in. We're not going to tell him. I said, he'll be so happy to see you all, coming up to New York, and we can have some fellowship. And I told him to come to the house. I was in the kitchen doing everything. They rung the bell. Bishop did a late night, so he was in the bed, in our bedroom, sleeping. And what I did, and Larry Reid and his men, they came, and I told him, I said, he's sleeping. And I said, hold on, stay in the kitchen. And then I went back into the bedroom, peeped in, Bishop was still in the bed, out cold. So I told him to come, and I opened the door, and I was standing in front of the doorway while Larry came in and surprised me. He kissed Bishop on his forehead. And yes, Bishop was in the bed, and yes, I was there standing, and we all started laughing and said, surprise! So, what are you doing here? I thought you wasn't, so it was a great surprise that we had did. So that's what that was all about. It was something innocent, and it was my idea.
Y'all not buying it? Oh.
Also, I would like to say, with our meeting Larry Reid, I was the first one that met Larry Reid, not Bishop Jordan. He had spoken with him, but face to face. We were in Atlanta, and Bishop happened to step out. We knew Larry was coming. It was going to be our first time meeting him in person.
Okay. All right. And then one more thing, and then we're going to wrap this up. One more thing, we're going to wrap this up again. If you guys want to see this video in its entirety, make sure that you guys are checking out the St. James Show right here on the YouTube. Listen to this.
Some of the stuff that was...
So, Ness is getting ready to describe why he cut Larry Reid off.
Brought to your thing, but no, I'm not. I don't know where he's getting that from. I haven't spoken to Larry in a long time. I know that when he was going to be disconnecting from Bishop, he did tell me. He said, "Would you still be my friend?" And I said, "Of course." There's a lot of people that was members of the church growing up. They don't go to the church anymore, and I still talk to them. They're still my friends. That's not weird. When I did disconnect, I told him why. I said, "You were disrespectful." I said, "You crossed the line." And at the end of the day, I can say stuff about my father. That's my father. You can't.
Right.
Okay. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm venting and I want to say something, because family has disagreements, they vent, but I don't want to hear you say something. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes from your mouth, it don't sound the same. You know what I mean? So when it comes down from me, it's different. So, I told him he crossed the line, and this is why I was not going to be communicating with him. I think a lot of people would agree with that have family members. Your mom might annoy you, your dad might annoy you, you might get on your last nerve, and you sitting up there saying, "Oh my God, here we go again," and you might be venting, but let someone else do it. You're going to jump down someone's throat.
But can I say something, Prophet Manasseh? And forgive me for cutting in, but that's a very powerful point. And you may have said some things to Larry as a brother, never thinking he would use that one day against you to divide your family.
Right.
Suppose Pastor Deborah and I had that one of us had an affair, and we went through therapy.
No more analogies from you. No more. If y'all want that analogy, okay, on period, y'all go over there to the St. James channel and y'all check that out. Until next time, Crown family, I love you all with the love of Jesus. I'll be back later with content creator news on the Crown family channel. Until next time, thank you all for watching. Adios, and talk to you soon.